A Bag of Marbles is a 1973 autobiographical narrative by French Jewish author Joseph Joffo. Born in Paris, Joffo endured the Nazi occupation during World War II and recounts how he escaped devastation and stayed alive. His father arranged for him and his brother Maurice to flee the occupied capital, and after a perilous journey, they reconnected with their older brothers, Albert and Henry, in southeastern France within the so-called Free Zone. Following liberation, they ultimately made their way back to Paris and reunited with what was left of their family and home. This memoir, Joffo's most celebrated work, was later turned into a film in 1975. The story opens in Paris in 1941. Although the war has already ravaged Europe for 2 years, France has only begun to feel its effects. 10-year-old Joseph enjoys a happy life surrounded by friends of both Jewish and non-Jewish backgrounds. His greatest joy is playing marbles. Once Paris falls under Nazi control, that simple game becomes a poignant reminder of the childhood stolen from him. Everything changes the moment the German forces arrive. Despite his family's secular life and Joseph's limited awareness of Jewish heritage, the Nazis' persecution is relentless. When he is forced to wear the yellow star branding him as Jewish, Joseph instead swaps it with a classmate for a small bag of marbles. As the tightening Nazi regime grows more dangerous, his father understands the rising threat. He sends Joseph and Maurice southward, through Marseille to the border town of Menton, and warns them to hide their Jewish identity at all times. He remains behind to try to save his barbershop. The brothers make their way toward the demilitarized zone of France, secretly crossing the line of demarcation with help from a boy named Raymond. They reach Menton, reunite with Albert and Henry, and behold the sea for the first time. For 4 months, the boys enjoy a brief period of peace far from the chaos of the north. But soon all 4 must continue on to Nice, where they are joyfully reunited with their parents. Their safety, however, is short-lived. As German troops overrun areas once considered secure, the boys are sent to Moisson-Nouvelle, an Italian-controlled children's camp, where they temporarily find refuge despite the looming threat in Italy. Misfortune strikes when they return to Nice for a visit and are arrested by Nazis. Held in the notorious Hotel Excelsior and nearly deported to concentration camps, they are miraculously spared thanks to a sympathetic priest. Shortly afterward, devastating news arrives: their father has been captured and deported, making Nice too dangerous for them to remain. During the winter, Joseph and Maurice travel north in search of their sister. Recognizing that staying with her could put everyone at risk, they move on to Aix-les-Bains, a mountain resort town. There they lay low until the war ends. Joseph takes a job in a bookshop while Maurice works in a bakery. Just before Germany's defeat, they hear the announcement of Paris's liberation while aboard a train. They hurry home and return to their father's former salon, where they embrace their mother. They soon discover that their father died in a concentration camp. Though Joseph mourns deeply and carries the scars of trauma, he also acknowledges the extraordinary fortune of having survived. A Bag of Marbles stands as a gripping first-hand portrayal of a Jewish boy's painful passage from innocence to endurance amid one of history's deadliest atrocities. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.